Howdy y'all, it's Nature Gnosis. I'm Kamar and I'm going to talk to you guys about an herb today. It's one that I really enjoy. It's called garlic. There's my daughter. Say hi, please.
Hi.
Okay, now say bye.
Bye-bye.
She's so cute. Okay, garlic. So garlic is just like a really wonderful herb that has so many different medicinal properties that is absolutely wonderful. So first thing I want to get into is your health. Okay, garlic can lower blood pressure. Okay, it is also, it expels sulfur compounds when you crush it. So you have to crush it in order to release like all the medicinal properties out of it. With me, I like to take garlic and I cut it up and I kind of let it breathe. I let all those sulfur compounds expel from the garlic. So I'll let it sit for maybe like 10 minutes and then I'll eat it. And me personally, I eat it raw. And I know that sometimes it can be challenging for other people, but I think you should just bite the bullet and do it, because when you do that, it's just like it just totally like goes inside of you and it just like starts working on everything. You know, you can even feel it. Like yesterday, my glands were swollen for some strange reason. I guess like my body was combating something. I don't know. Anyway, so I was just feeling so uncomfortable, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna grab me a piece of garlic and eat it. So I cut it up, waited for like 10 minutes and ate it, and then like literally I could feel it working. I could feel it working. My glands were like not so tingly and acting all weird, like that. It started to subside and then eventually just went away completely. So that's just like I guess you could say like crap, I'm having a brain fart. Like just a story, you know, a testimony of how it works for me. Also, when my kids were younger, I have 5 by the way, but when Marley and Caleb, okay, I call them the twins. They're not twins, but I call them the twins because they're only a year and a half apart, and oh god, they're inseparable. So when Marley and Caleb were little, they used to get these ear infections all the time. I was just like, what the fuck? Like, why do they keep getting these ear infections? And so I had to constantly take them to the doctor. And then the doctor would prescribe them some amoxicillin, or I think it was amoxicillin, which is the devil, by the way. And I'll go into that after I explain garlic and how this all ties in with garlic. So they would get the amoxicillin, take it for like 7 days. You know, you have to make sure you take the whole bottle, blah blah blah. So they would take the whole bottle, they would get better, and I'm telling you, like months later, another freaking ear infection. So, you know, they say it's normal for children, but is it really? Like, no, I don't believe that it is. So I started, like, you know, when I was in my like mid-20s. I'm 35 now. So when I was like in my mid-20s, I started getting into the herbs real deep. And I looked up that garlic had the medicinal property of keeping you from like getting sick, like getting rid of your ear infections. And so I was just like, wow, this is interesting. So this is what I would do. And for those of you who have children that may have ear infections, I'm telling you, it's what you want to go to. What you do is you take some coconut oil. That's they call it a carrier oil, because you're going to put something in that oil and you're going to cause it to mix in with the oil, you know, the medicinal property. So you do it with garlic. You can do it with other things too, but we're going to stick to garlic. So you take the garlic, chop it up, let it breathe, and then you stick it in the coconut oil. So I would do like, you know, I say the size of like a shot glass, you know, pour about, I think the shot glass is like 2 ounces or an ounce and a half, I don't know. Anyway, you pour the coconut oil in there and you add the garlic and you let it steep. You know, just how you let tea steep. You let it steep and you just sit there. I let it steep for, you know, like an hour or something. Excuse me. Let's have a burger. So, let it steep, and then you drain the garlic, or actually I don't even drain it. I'll take it. You know what I do? I got one of, I love these little baby cups. So cute, right? I love to reuse these. Now, sometimes I'll even buy them and just dump them out, and just because I like the jar. So I like to put like my little trinkets and like medicines, like homemade medicines, in like cute little glass jars like this. So this is actually medicine right here, but I won't get off subject. Okay, so you you could take this and then like fill it up with some coconut oil, or you can use another carrier oil. I really like coconut oil. Look up the other carrier oils. I don't want to get into it. So you take the oil, you in the garlic or whatever, put together, and just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it. You know, leave it there. Get a cotton ball. Dip it in the cotton ball. Pull apart. You know, make them not too small because you don't want it to get lost in your baby's ear. Nice little size, right? Let them stick it in their ears, like nice juicy pieces too, so the oil's just like dripping in their ears. Listen, you do that, call me in the morning. That's how I feel, because when you do that, oh my God, it's so soothing, because ear infections hurt. I used to hate to see them in pain, but when you put that shit in their ears, golden. Their ears start automatically like that fast feeling better. Okay, so you put that in their ears, and like after about a day, I think about a day, maybe 2, I feel like it's a day, ears are fine. And you're not going to have many other issues or problems with their ear infections, unless you know things, you know, when they're babies, like a lot of water sometimes get in their ear when they take baths and stuff like that. You know, you just got to be cautious. But you know that if you know, so happen to just didn't notice that they got water in their ear and they start to get an ear infection, you got a surefire remedy to get rid of that shit. So that's another medicinal property for garlic. Also, from a cosmetic standpoint, we also have some beautiful things that garlic can do for us. Your nails, it can really help your nails grow. If you can also like make another separate oil, same exact oil, and you can like do your oil your nail beds, and inside the nail beds, you know, like whenever you're doing your little nail routine, if you have one, it makes your nails grow. Something, I don't know, I'm not gonna act like I do, there's something about garlic, you can look it up, that where it makes your nails hard, strong, and beautiful. So there's a cosmetic tip for garlic. What else can garlic do? Oh, if you are not feeling well, if you have a cold or feel like you're about to come down with a cold, and you just chop up some raw garlic and eat it, and if like say you really can't take the taste, because I know for some people it's just a little too sharp, a little too because it is strong, what you can do is, what I like to do is I'll take like a piece of bread and I'll ball it up in there. That's how I give it to my kids. Or you could take a piece of cheese, not too big, because cheese creates mucus, even though it's so yummy, but it does. You could take a piece of cheese and you could stick the garlic inside of the piece of cheese for your kid, or for yourself if you can't take it, and you just ingest it, you know, and so it won't be so I guess you could say just so potent, you know, so unpleasant if it's unpleasant to you. I love garlic. I cook with it. Like, it's really important, you know, you can implement garlic into your diet in order to keep you healthy from getting things. It's antiviral, you know, so if there is any type of viral infections that you're coming down with, if you take garlic, it will knock that shit out. I'm trying to think, is there anything else I could tell you guys about garlic? I can't think of nothing else. So I guess I'm gonna end it right here. It's been almost 10 minutes anyway. Yeah, so I hope this is helpful to someone out there. And I want to wish you guys peace and blessings. And I'll be back with another video as soon as I can. Right now I'm not going to give days. I know if you look at the last video I did, but clearly that was like over a month ago. But now I feel like I can actually handle it. I had a lot of things going on in my life. I got a lot of kids, a lot of interesting stuff. Mercury is in retrograde, and for those who don't know what that means, just go ahead and look that shit up and you'll be like, that's the reason why I've been going through all this shit. So I mean, I've cut my hair since then and everything. So I will be posting videos as much as I possibly can when I have the time, because school has definitely started for my kids, so I know I'll be doing homework and stuff like that with them. But when I get the chance, I'm going to be giving you guys more information, because I am an Aquarius and I love to share my little, I want everybody to be happy and healthy, so I want to share, you know, my knowledge. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. Please you know, take care of yourself and take care of one another. Peace and blessings.